G'day everyone. So I played a little bit of Halo last night. I'm certainly no expert at the game, but I just wanted to try out and see what the new Taylor Drift script would be like on Halo. I did try it on one of the older scripts, but because this is a newer 32-bit script, I wanted to see how it went, and it went pretty well. So I'm just going to share how I used it, and then if you want to run it the same way, you can. The script I'll be using is the Taylor Drift Scottish Tryhard 3.0 beta script. To download this script, you need to be in the Taylor Drift Discord. There'll be a link to that Discord in the description of this video. You'll also need to make sure you've got the most recent firmware on your Zen, and you install the script with the most recent version of Zen Studio. If you don't do these two things, you'll get an error trying to add the script and it's not going to work. If you're new to the script, I'll leave some instructions on the screen for you now. That way you know how to enter the menu, navigate the menu, and change some values. Make sure to take a screenshot. Alright, so I'm going to go through how I had the script set up. Usually I like to use one profile, so I only use just the primary or just a custom profile for everything. But for Halo, I found that using a primary and a secondary was the better option. So I've got a primary and a secondary set up. On the primary here, we've got anti-recoil. That's set to rumble. I've got that on 25. I was mixing between 25 and 30 for the assault rifle. That's mainly what I had when I was playing. Now, down to the aim assist stuff, all I did, I used my exact Warzone values, all right? But all I did is I went in here and I turned the radius up. That's one thing I noticed. If you really want to notice a difference with the aim assist in the game, you're going to need to turn your radius up compared to whatever it is on Warzone. You definitely don't have to go through and copy all of these settings that I have here. That's not what I'm suggesting. All I'm saying is, whenever you play Halo, you need to have the radius a lot higher than what you do compared to Warzone. Now, on the secondary profile here, I also had the anti-recoil on as well. Had the rumble, but had it on a much lower value because it was mainly the pistol. Now, down to the aim assist stuff, I used the same thing. So aim assist, I just used my Warzone values. I went into here and I turned up my radius, as you can see there, to 30. And again, not suggesting everybody turn theirs to 30. I'm just saying that you need to run a higher radius on Halo. That's it. Now, because mainly my secondary weapon was the pistol, what I did is I went into fire mods. I had rapid fire turned on for this one as well all the time, and the RPS set to 10, and that worked out perfect. Now, in the MISC mod section here, I had custom sense turned on. Now, for this one, I had fire only turned down a little bit. What I did here is I adjusted this fire custom sense setting to match my ADS multiplier in Halo. Because in Halo, there is a lot of shooting from the hip. So when you shoot from the hip, there's no, ADS multiplier to slow down your sensitivity or anything. So I found that when I was aiming at somebody and shooting from the hip and then aiming down my sight, then stop aiming down my sight, then aiming down my sight again, my aim was going all over the place, mainly because the sensitivity was different. The ADS multiplier in the game settings was slowing down my sensitivity when I was ADS, and then when I'd stop aiming down my sight, the sensitivity would go back to normal, and that would mess up my aim sometimes. So what I did is I came into the custom sense section here. If you want to know more about it, I posted a video, I think yesterday or the day before. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But what I did is I turned down this fire one here. So what that does is it now slows down my sensitivity when I'm shooting only. So when I'm shooting from the hip, my sensitivity slows down to pretty much the exact same as what my ADS multiplier does when I'm aiming down my sight. Now, I also had slide cancel on. I didn't use it that often, but if you're going to use slide cancel on this one, the Cold War one is the better option. I had a slide delay of 70, which was working out okay, but I honestly, I probably could have turned it down to 50 or something lower than that because it's not the exact same. So mess around with the delay if you want to. You'll probably find it'll need to be a fair bit lower than, if you do use it on Warzone. Now, I also did play some Fiesta game mode, stuff like that, where you just get random weapons every time you die. So I had a custom profile set up for that one. All I did for this one, anti-recoil was on. Rumble anti-recoil, had that set to 20. Aim assist, again, same thing. So just use whatever my Warzone one was, and then turn the radius up. And then I also have rapid fire on a quick toggle as well. So if I go down to quick toggles, you can see here I have a rapid fire quick toggle. So this means that if I get a weapon that happens to be, a single fire weapon where I need to keep tapping the trigger to keep shooting, then I can quickly turn rapid fire on. And then if I lose that weapon or change weapon, I can quickly turn it off. Now, I just want to go over one more thing quickly. For anybody that's brand new to the script and you're not really confident with, aim assist phase, that sort of thing, don't panic. If you go into aim assist and you just turn one of these on, which is very simple to do just by using the D-pad and pressing up or down. They already come with some preset values anyway, so don't panic. You can always just use the default values like I recommended earlier. The radius is the main thing that you need to worry about turning up. However, the main thing I wanted to mention here is the admin values section. So if you go into this section here and again use up or down on the D-pad, you can go through and just choose, these are presets basically for aim assist. Right, there's none that are the best or anything like that. It's all just personal preference. So when you choose one of those, say that one for example, you can scroll through and see the options. Again, the main thing I would suggest for any of them is turning that radius up. But that's all I wanted to point out here for this bit. Just anybody that's new, if you're not confident with aim assist stuff, there's a bunch of presets here, or you can always use the default values anyway, so don't panic. These are the in-game settings that I played on, so I'll quickly cycle through those. Pause and take a screenshot if you feel like copying them, but you really don't have to. And there we go. So that's everything I wanted to go through. Last time I done a video on this, it upset a bunch of Halo Turbo versions, so I hope this one does the same. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time. Holy...
Enemy is capturing a zone.
Oh my god.
Multiplayer. 3 hours.
Hey.
Hospital.
Taking damage. An ally's capturing a zone. An ally's capturing a zone. Hostiles are capturing a zone.
I have to wait like an hour or so to see how it goes.
See him! The enemy carrier!
No, always from behind. Get out of it. Get out of it. Got him. Oh. Oh, holy shit.
Our ammo...
And like all the up.
Ordnance incoming! Ally, took their flag.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
Is that a bot?
Forward. Power seed stockpile incoming. Your team needs one more power seed.
Taking fire.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Go on down.
Your team has reached half power.
Really sorry about that. Our ammo reserve. Allies capture zone.
McLaren fucking shit the bed because their car's just bullshit. They weren't ready.
Big Russ.
Enemy is capturing a
It
zone.
was British.
The enemy is nearing total
Fucking.
control.
Enemy